All right, what's up, everybody? How's it going? Happy Tuesday. I hope you're all doing well. I'm Ray Carsola here with more MLB The Show. So last time we saw us, we were kind of at the end of August. I've gone ahead and simmed most of the last month of the regular season. We're going to wrap things up here. This way, while the real-life baseball playoffs are going on, we will be into the year 2 of our franchise playoffs, and then we'll probably call it for baseball season and probably switch over to hockey. So that's the plan, at least as of right now. That's what we're looking at. So especially because we're only doing 2 days a week for baseball now, and Madden Wednesdays, and then New Game Fridays. So that's kind of where we're at. Right now, by the way, Houston has taken a 2-1 lead in their series after a big win up in Minnesota, and the Rangers are on the verge of sweeping the Orioles. They're up 6-0 at the end of 3. So that's a big deal for Texas. I'm not surprised necessarily. Like, I thought that Texas-Baltimore was going to be a better series, though. And I did say that whoever took this series was going to win the American League. But it looks like Texas is sweeping. Yeah, I'm fine, Yellow Jacket. Yeah, your Raiders looked terrible yesterday, but they pulled out a win against an even more terrible Packer team. And yeah, so Orioles got to figure out now how they're going to probably sign up a lot of these rookies long term, but it does look like the Baltimore Orioles season is going to come to an end tonight, down 6-0 against the Texas Rangers. But we'll see. Crazier things have happened, especially here in this playoffs already, but we'll see what happens. So yeah, so that's where we're at there. And then the Dodgers will probably get swept tomorrow, or possibly swept tomorrow by the Diamondbacks, because the Dodgers just look absolutely listless. And then the Phillies and Braves continue to be, so far, the best series, really. But yeah. So, end of the year, last 2 games of the regular season. It's not going to be Shohei Ohtani. We're going to use minor league pitchers here to start. Yeah, Yellow Jacket, New York Giants season's over. No point even watching. The season's already over. Any team right now that is only as 1-4, just wrap it up. Start tanking. Start preparing for the draft. It's gonna be a deep quarterback class. And yeah, so it is what it is. Shohei Ohtani. It's not gonna be Shohei, like I said. Who are we gonna go with today down in Tampa? It's not gonna be Shohei. We're gonna go with Johnny Brito on the mound, and we're gonna put in a lot of our backups and subs. A lot of guys getting ice cold right before the playoffs. Not what we were looking for. Yeah, everybody wants Caleb, Yellow Jacket. Everybody wants Caleb. So let's see, lefties on the mound. So you do want to put our righties in for sure. But let's see. We're gonna give Volpe the day off. We're going to put in rookie Billy Prince. Yeah, Blake, Twins look. I'm not surprised. This is kind of like they performed as I expected the Twins to perform. Honestly, no offense, but I'm surprised you guys have done as well as you have in the playoffs. Let's see. Let's see, who else are we gonna take out? Definitely take out Rizzo. Trevino in there. Melendez is ice cold too. So yeah, I guess this is what we'll go with for now. O'Neill, Edmund, Judge, Sano at first, Prince at. Actually, we'll put Dominguez up, and then Cabrera, Trevino, and Peraza can bat out of the 9 hole, and he will play short. Yeah, and then Johnny Brito on the mound. So most of the usual suspects as we try to, especially with the lefty on the mound and McClanahan. So we'll keep Peterson on the bench. Normally we'd put Peterson in maybe for an Edmund or something, but and then tomorrow we'll have a lot more subs in, Sano and all those other guys. And actually, we're going to put Tyler O'Neill as the DH. We're going to have Dominguez patrol center field. No reason to risk that more than we have to. So yeah, so I think actually I'm going to put Dominguez in the cleanup spot and see what happens. Put Sano 5th. Put the rookie Prince 6, who has not performed since getting called up here in September. But give him some maybe at-bats today and tomorrow and see if he maybe doesn't snap out of it a little bit, especially against the lefty in McClanahan. So Yankees versus Rays, everything's all wrapped up, at least in the American League. The National League, the Pirates and Brewers are both sub 500, yet still somehow, they're doing the rest of the American League Central impersonation. They're fighting for first place still. That's the last thing really in the National League that needs to be wrapped up. As McClanahan, 33rd start of the year, an 11-14 record, a 3.34 ERA, about a 4-to-1 strikeout to walk ratio, and a whip at 1.18. Tyler O'Neill, 3.11 average, 37 homers, 98 RBI. McClanahan, a fastball, changeup, curveball, slider pitcher. Again, playoffs will start for us on Thursday. And swing and a miss there, 0-1. And then probably within the next 2 weeks, we will wrap up baseball completely. Van Jefferson going from the Rams to the Falcons? I didn't see the details, Yellow Jacket, but I did see that. As it'll be an 0-2 now to O'Neill. And that misses high, 1-2. I don't know what the Falcons sent back in return, but a swing and a miss, strike 3, 1 away. Falcons think they can win that division. The Falcons think they can make a run at that division. That division is wide open right now in the South. The Falcons are playing good. Oh, 2 late draft picks. That's not bad at all, Yellow Jacket, as Tommy Edman hitting 303. Smacks that softly back towards McClanahan, who will flip the first 2 away. And we'll look at a very different Yankee lineup. O'Neill the DH, Edman at third, Judge in right, Dominguez in center, Sano at first. Billy Prince gets to start at second today. Ozzy Cabrera in left, Jose Trevino behind the plate, and Oswald Peraza batting ninth and playing short. I don't know offhand, Yellow Jacket. I know they sent as Judge, 37 homers, 115 RBI, a 334 average. I know they sent a 6th rounder to Chicago for Chase Claypool. So that misses inside 1-0. And swing and a miss there, 1-1. Yeah, the Dolphins are going to be a legit threat in the AFC, Yellow Jacket. As long as Tua doesn't continue to throw bad interceptions. As that's knocked down by the first baseman there for Tampa. The rob Judge of a base hit. It's a 1-2-3 inning. We go bottom 1, no score. Johnny Brito making his first start of the year. 11-0 out of the bullpen. Earned a spot after some injuries early in the year. 92 innings, less than a hit per inning. A high whip, though. A lot of walks. About a 2-to-1 strikeout to walk ratio, but he has been a stalwart out of the bullpen. Josh Lowe, 12 homers, 39 RBI, a 250 average. Yankees, though, see him being a starter. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. Yeah, Josh McDaniels is terrible, Yellow Jacket. We've been saying that for a long time. He's not a coach. Not a head coach, I should say. And the 1-1 after that misses outside. This one chopped to Edman at third. It's a nice, strong throw. The first, 1 away. Got him. As Josh Lowe, we just saw, followed by Yandy Diaz at third, Randy Rosarina in left, Lau at second, Jesus Sanchez, the DH, Jacob Berry in right, Christian Bethancourt behind the plate, Curtis Mead at first, and Isaac Paredes at short. I mean, the offensive coordinator could also come up with the plays, as Diaz, 240, 10 home runs, 40 RBI, a down year for him and much of the Tampa offense, as he takes the first pitch strike, 0-1.
0-1's the count.
In the 0-1. Pop fouling out of play, 0-2. And the 0-2, chops softly to Sano at first, backhands, takes it himself, 2 away. So a couple of soft ground balls to the corners to get things started. That brings up Randy Rosarina. 31 homers, 105 RBI, a 3.02 average. Another very nice year for the Rays left fielder. Takes a strike at the belt, 0-1. And he's going to hammer this to right center field. That's going to be a base hit. It's going to go one hop to the wall. Rosarina's got great speed. Judge has a great arm, though. And with 2 outs, Rosarina holds with a double. Sure do, Yellow Jacket. Rosarina's 29th of the year. And that brings up Brandon Lau. Only a 233 average. Takes a pitch off the plate, 1-0. Also has 32 homers and 97 RBI to go with that 233 average. In a dome here, so of course no wind here in Tampa. Yep, Yellow Jacket, my Rangers don't play till Thursday against Buffalo, as that's down and inside. 3-0, and this is where Brito gets a little wild, and that's a 4-pitch walk just off the plate, says the ump. And that brings up Jesus Sanchez, the DH, hitting .219, 11 homers, 35 RBI. And that's 5 in a row out of the zone. And the 1-0. Serve to left, and that's tailing away from Cabrera. That's going to be a base hit. One hop over the wall. It's an RBI double for Sanchez, and it's 1-0 Tampa Bay. Yes, the Buffalo Sabres, Yellow Jacket. And of course, my controller batteries are low. Jacob Berry chops this now softly to the right side. Prince is there. Will fire to first. That will end the inning. But a little two-out rally there for the Rays. They scratch out a run, and we go top 2, now down by 1. Jason Dominguez, 11 homers, 37 RBI, 272 average. Lost the starting job back in April. Had a chance to wrest it away from some other folks. And then the Yankees made a trade for Tyler O'Neill after a slow start for Dominguez, but he's come on a lot lately. Last year's World Series MVP. The 0-1. Serve towards dead center and deep. Going back to center fielder. Makes the running grab for Tampa, one away. Nice play out there in center, and that brings up Miguel Sano, 8 home runs, 28 RBI, 221 average. Back up to Anthony Rizzo. Who's the center fielder out there now? Oh, it's Josh Lowe. That's right. Lowe's out in center who made the catch. Yeah, by Thursday, every team will play Yellow Jacket. So tonight's opening night, though, in a way. It's swing and a miss, their 0-1 or kickoff night or whatever we want to call it. Face-off, puck drop, opening puck drop. The 0-1 to Sano. Fouled straight back, 0-2. And the 0-2 to Sano. Sliced foul to the right side, still 0-2. And the 0-2 swing and a miss, pull a fastball by him at the belt, 2 away. Billy Prince, 1 for 15 on the year since being called up in September. As this one chops off to the right side, Brandon Lau is there. We'll fire to first. The Yankees go in order in the second. We go bottom 2, down 1-0. I mean, we'll see if there's any kind of a hangover Yellow Jacket from the Stanley Cup. The Sharks aren't as bad as you think. I mean, I don't think they're going to go anywhere, but any given night in hockey, get Christian Bethencourt, 244, 11 home runs, 42 RBI. Takes the first pitch strike, 0-1. Swing and a miss on a change, 0-2. And fouls this off, still 0-2. And another foul ball, still 0-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3, 1 away, first K of the day for Brito. And that brings up Curtis Mead, playing first base today for Tampa. Takes a pitch low, 1-0. Very quick motion to the plate for Brito, as there's a strike at the knees, 1-1. Mead, 12 home runs on the year. Pops this foul out of play, 1-2. Also a 239 average and 46 RBI. And now a backdoor slider slapped foul, still 1-2. And chases one out of the zone. Back-to-back strikeouts for Brito, 2 away. Isaac Paredes, 238. 12 home runs, 45 RBI. Takes a strike, 0-1.
0-1's the count.
And he pops this one up to Judge. So Brito have a nice bounce back 1-2-3 inning. We go top 3. Still 1-0 Rays. Yeah, Yellow Jacket. Ozzy Cabrera, 36 homers, 85 RBI, 287 average. And the first pitch from McClanahan is up and in, 1-0. Cabrera now at 97 career home runs. Probably have to wait another year to get to 100, but the 1-0, rolled foul to the right side, 1-1. Had a monster year last year and followed it up with another one this year. Sure, Yellow Jacket, as that's up and in, 2-1. Whatever you say, buddy. The 2-1. Fouled straight back out of play. 2-2. McClanahan, this will only be his 20th pitch of the day. Very economical so far. The 2-2. Swing and a miss late on a fastball at 97. One away. McClanahan getting away with a couple of mistakes, though, with that power. Yeah, that's not happening, Yellow Jacket, as that's fouled back out of play 0-1. Unless you're talking about the one from years ago. Yeah, it's not happening, Yellow Jacket. The Ravens aren't even going to get close to the Super Bowl. The 0-1, and there she goes! We are tied! Goodbye, baseball! Jose, 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 Jose. Trevino, his 7th of the year. As he gets a hold of one. The Yankees tie it up here in the 3rd. Whatever you believe, Yellow Jacket. Trevino wraps that one around the foul pole. A monstrous shot. Forgot that's his 20th RBI of the year now. And now Oswald Peraza, 272. Rolls one foul, 0-1. There's your dab, your posture check, and your hydrate. Peraza, 11 steals on the year, has 8 home runs, 26 RBI. Got hurt and lost his starting job to Tommy Edman. This rolled foul 0-2. Had a little bit of a hiccup with the internet there. Forgot to probably need to take that off my phone as Peraza pops this up, jammed with a breaking ball. Penguins up on the Blackhawks 1-0, by the way. The Lightning win opening night against the Predators. Not much of a surprise there, really. Now bring up Tyler O'Neill. This fell back out of play 0-1. What do you mean, Yellow Jacket? I don't know. Maybe. Depends on when the Yankees play. Like, as this one popped up, foul ground. Paredes is there. Excuse me, not Paredes. That's Curtis Mead at first. And that'll end the inning, but the Yankees do tie the game at 1 on the Jose Trevino solo home run. We go bottom 3, 1-1. Josh Lowe, 0 for 1. Grounded it up to 3rd in his first at-bat. Takes a strike here, 0-1. And now tries to bunt his way on. It's a good bunt. Edman bare hands. Can't handle it, though, and it's a leadoff bunt single for the speedy center fielder. Yeah, it's a big part of the game, Yellow Jacket. So that'll bring up Yandy Diaz, who grounded out to 1st in his first at-bat. And he gets a hold of a mistake. Goodbye, baseball. A fastball that drifted middle. And it's 3-1 Tampa Bay. Diaz is 11th of the year. He now has 42 RBI. So a bunt and a blast. Yep, middle. And that brings up Randy Arozarena, who doubled and scored a run on the first. Takes a strike, 0-1. Wanted that to be on the outside corner, and instead it just drifted up and in. That's inside 1-1. Brito hasn't been particularly sharp lately. There's a strike 1 and 2. So a good chance for him also to get straightened out before the playoffs. Swing and a miss, strike 3. But it seems to be feast or famine. Either terrible contact or really good contact. Brandon Lau walked in his first at-bat. Pops this foul out of play 0-1. I mean, hopefully, he's the #1 overall pick for a reason, Yellow Jacket. He will probably be very good, yes. There's a strike 0-2. He looked very good in the preseason. As this one ripped down the right field line, and it just clears the fence. Goodbye, baseball. It's 4-1 Tampa. Lau's 33rd of the year. He now has 98 RBI. And again, it was a hanging slider. Yeah, out in front of it, but able to keep it. It wasn't a terrible slider, but definitely far from Brito's best. As there's a strike 0-1. Sanchez had an RBI double in his first at-bat. His 36th RBI of the year. He rolls his foul 1 and 2. And swing and a miss, strike 3. Got him on that slider, 2 away. Jacob Berry grounded out to 2nd in his first at-bat. Takes a strike, 0-1.
0-1.
There's a strike at the knees, 0-2. And this one chops softly to first. Sano is there. We'll step on the bag. And that'll end the inning. A couple of mistakes, though, to the heart of the Tampa Bay lineup. At the end of 3, it's 4-1 Braves. Tommy Edman 0 for 1, grounded out in his first at-bat as McClanahan working again with the lead. And that pitch is high, 1-0. Edman in the first year of a 2-year extension with the Yankees. 1-0, rolled softly to the left side. Paredes charges, fields, fires, just got him one away. For hockey, Yellow Jacket, almost, as long as it's not blacked out, yes. Aaron Judge, 0 for 1. I get most Ranger games through ESPN+, but I can't watch them when they're here in LA. That misses high, 1-0. If you're talking about baseball, I get a handful of baseball games a year from ESPN+. Hockey, though, I get a lot more. So this one rolled foul, 1-1. The 1-1. Swing and a miss, 1-2. Well, that's because there you go, Yellow Jacket, because you're in the middle. You're fortunate. I guess in this case, it's good for you. You were in the middle of nowhere, so you don't got to worry about blackouts. The 1-2, sky down the right field line, fairly deep, slicing foul, and that'll reach the seats about a row back. Well, there you go, Yellow Jacket. See, you do get a blackout after all. The 1-2, Judge skies this to right, deep but playable, and the catch is made, 2 away. Berry out there making the catch. Jason Dominguez 0 for 1, lined out to deep center in his first at-bat. Checked his swing, but went around, says the ump, 0-1. Yankees down 4-1 here in Tampa. The rookie Johnny Brito getting his first start of the year. As this rolled just over the third base bag. That's a base hit. Dominguez with great speed. He's going to try to get into second and is in there with a hustle double. I'll take your word for it, Yellow Jacket. Dominguez's 21st double of the year. And now that brings up Miguel Sano, who's 0 for 1. Late on the fastball at 98. McClanahan really dialed it up there. 0-1. Now the 0-1 to Sano. Off the plate, 1-1. I think I'll have to get new batteries after this half inning. The 1-1. And fouled off by Sano, 1-2. Just a little out in front of that curveball. Only the 40th pitch of the day for McClanahan, the 1-2. Ooh, a generous no-strike call there. It was on the edge, but it looked like it caught a lot more of the plate than I think anybody thought it would. As this is smacked to left field, that's a base hit. Arozarena's got a good arm. Here's the throw. Not in time. It's an RBI single for Miguel Sano. Dominguez scores. It's a 4-2 ball game. Yeah, I might get NHL 24 later, Yellow Jacket. I got too much other stuff to play. Billy Prince now 0 for 1. A chance for the rookie to maybe do something. Fouls off a fastball here, 0-1. 1 for 16 since being called up from the minors. Went 2 for 7 last year before he got hurt in a September call-up. There's a strike on the outside edge, 0-2. Would love to try to keep this inning going, though. Sano off of first. He stays alive as he spoils a changeup, still 0-2. Sano below average speed. Good for a first baseman or a man of his size, but below average overall. And the 0-2. Serve towards right center field. Fairly deep, but Berry is there. Makes the running grab, and that ends the inning. But the Yankees get a run back. A double and a single. Lee head bottom 4. Yankees up by 2. Yeah, CGM, it's the last 2 games of the year, man. It's the last 2 games of the year. I'm just messing around to make sure my rotation is set for the playoffs and all that other stuff. Like, I've got the rookie, I got Johnny Brito on the mound right now because it's like, it's just whatever. Christian Bethancourt, there's a strike in the 0-1. Like, I basically sped things up. I simmed the last month of the season just to, this way Thursday we'll start playoffs. As this one rolled foul, and then, yeah, and then probably by the time the actual, like, about the World Series, we'll be done with baseball. As this one smacked to the left side, Peraza deep in the hole, settles, fires, got him, 1 away. Well, like, I already clinched the best record in baseball when I started simming CGM. Even simming 2/3 of the games, I still have 130 wins. No, CGM. Curtis Mead 0 for 1. We're done with baseball after this season, and then I'll probably get NHL and probably start hockey. As there's a strike at the knees, 0-2, and that's what hockey will replace baseball. As this one served to right, Judge coming on. Can't make the catch, but he does keep it in front of him. It's a 1-out single. And then, yeah, and then after hockey, the Orioles scored a run. Gunnar Henderson with the RBI single. But yeah, what was I saying? Yeah, and then Madden will stick on Wednesdays for a while and then still do New Game Friday. So, as this one popped up to right by Paredes. Long run for Judge. Can't get there. 0-1. And now this one pop foul out of play. 0-2. And a foul ball. Still 0-2. And this one lined by Sano. You wonder if Rizzo's there, if he makes the play. Paredes going for 2. Judge's throw. Not in time. Yeah, exactly, CGM. Paredes his 19th double of the year. And that brings up Josh Lowe, who bunted his way on in his last at-bat. Scored ahead of the Diaz home run. Takes a strike here. 0-1. And this one popped up to left. Cabrera makes the running grab. Tagging and scoring is the runner from third, Mead. It's 5-2 Tampa. So they get the run back, and that brings up Diaz, who got his 11th home run of the year on a mistake by Brito, as that swung and missed 0-1. Well, he's the Baltimore manager now, and this one is blooped towards right center field, and that's a base hit. That'll fall in front of Dominguez. It's an RBI single for Diaz, and it's 6-2 Tampa. Randy Arozarena now 1 for 2 with a double and a run scored. Takes a strike, 0-1. A lot of 2-out damage today against Brito. But that's, again, this is what they're trying to do. They're trying to teach the kid, let him learn here on a game that means nothing to the Yankees, swinging a miss 1 and 2. Right, he's been great out of the bullpen the whole year, as that misses inside 2-2, but it's a chance for him to get stretched out a little bit as a starter. Strike 3, Arozarena down looking. And that'll end the 4th, but the Rays pick up another pair, and at the end of 4 full, it's 6-2 Tampa. I'm going to get new batteries real quick and run a commercial, because the batteries are low. We're about to die on my controller. All right, and we're back from commercial break. Top of the 5th, Yankees down by 4. Oswaldo Cabrera 0 for 1. Smacks this to the right side, and by a sliding Brandon Lau, it's a leadoff base hit. And that'll bring up Jose Trevino, who homered in his first at-bat. Tied the game at 1 at that point. Swings over the top of a fastball here, 0-1.
0-1's the count.
It was Trevino's 7th home run of the year, his 20th RBI. And the 0-1 fouled back out of play, 0-2. And the 0-2 inside, 1-2. Average, slightly above average speed over at first. Terrible speed at the plate. 50th pitch of the day for Jose, or for McClanahan, excuse me. To Jose, could be 2. Flip to second for 1, on to first. A 4-6-3 double play, just what the doctor ordered. That brings up Ozzy Peraza, who's 0 for 1. And the first pitch. Off the plate, 1-0. As you see there, Tristan McKenzie leads the league in complete games. Aaron Nola and Shane McClanahan and Pablo Lopez tied for second with 5 apiece. The 1-0 to Peraza. Swing and a miss on a high fastball, 1-1.
1-1.
And the 1-1 off the plate, 2-1. Meanwhile, going bottom 5 in Texas, Rangers still up by 5. Swing and a miss there, 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
As they go for the sweep there in Arlington, the 2-2. And Peraza skies it to dead center. Low is there. Despite the leadoff single because of the double play, nobody left. We go bottom 5, still 6-2 Tampa. Brandon Lau 1 for 1 with a solo home run in his last at-bat. He's also walked today. And, oh, that's going to be off of Brito. If that doesn't hit Brito, that's an easy ground out with the way the Yankees were shifted. But it has been that kind of a day for poor Johnny as Jesus Sanchez 1 for 2 with an RBI double. Now steps up to the plate. Takes a strike, 0-1. Couple of bad breaks. There's a strike, 0-2. And had him again, 0-2. He's had a few guys with 2 strikes, but just doesn't have that put-away pitch working today. And so a base hit, 2 hits in a row. Jacob Berry now 0 for 2. Takes a strike, 0-1. That's in the dirt, blocked by Trevino. Everybody stays put. Yankees would love to nurse Brito at least through 5. Is this pop foul and out of play? 1-2. And this one chopped to Edman at third. Could be 2 to second for 1. On to first. The Yankees go around the horn. 5-4-3. Just what Brito needed. As the runner advances to third, and that brings up Christian Bethancourt. So Lau at third. Bethancourt 0 for 2. Swing and a miss on a first pitch fastball, 0-1. And jammed on the fastball. So Brito will throw up only his second 0 of the day. We will go top 6. Yankees down 6-2. Tyler O'Neill 0 for 2 with a strikeout and a pop-out. Michael King starting to warm for the Yankees. Looks like he will come in to eat some innings, get some work. O'Neill fouls off a changeup, 0-1. The 0-1 to O'Neill. Swing and a miss, another changeup, 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And turns on an inside slider, but jammed him just enough. Catch is made in left center by Josh Lowe, and that's the first out of the inning. Tommy Edman 0 for 2 today, a couple of ground outs.
Tommy Edman.
And he rolls this foul of third, 0-1, out in front of that fastball. 60th pitch of the day for McClanahan. And Edman's going to serve this one to deep left field. This is going to be one hop to the wall. Arozarena will field it near the 378 sign, and Edman has a one-out double. That's his 48th double of the year, and now that brings up Aaron Judge, who's 0 for 2.
Aaron Judge.
first pitch is off the plate, 1-0. Judge, a 333 hitter, but only 309. I say only 309 with runners in scoring position this year. The 1-0. Slice foul on the right field line, 1-1. And now the 1-1. Off the plate, 2-1. McClanahan being careful with Judge, especially with the youngster Dominguez on deck. The 2-1. Off the plate, 3-1. And it'll be a 3-1 to Judge. Off the plate, ball 4, so that'll put 2 on with 1 out for Dominguez, who doubled in his last at-bat and scored the Yankees' second run of the day. His 38th run scored of the year. Rays looking for 2. The pitch is low and inside, 1-0. McClanahan losing the zone a little bit here to the red-hot Dominguez now, the 1-0. Hammered towards left field, that's going to be a base hit, and that's going to go all the way to the wall. Easily scoring from second is Edman. Judge is being waved home. He will score. It's a 2 RBI double for Jason Dominguez. His 22nd double of the year, his second of the day, and we got ourselves a ball game. It's 6-4 Tampa. And now that brings up Miguel Sano, who singled home Dominguez in his last at-bat. Takes a pitch off the plate, 1-0. Sano now 29 RBI on the year, 223 average. Still has some pop, 8 home runs. Suddenly, he's the tying run. The 1-0. Oof, out in front of that fastball, 1-1. Thompson and Clevenger now warming in the Rays' pen. He's been behind in the fastball all night. This time Sano guessed right, but was out in front. And now chops this to first. Good pick there by Meade. Dominguez will go to third. As they take the out at first, 2 away. Billy Prince 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground out. Would love to get a hit here. Fouls off a first pitch fastball, 0-1. Just a little out in front of it. McClanahan now at 71 pitches, the 0-1. Up the middle and through for a base hit. It's an RBI single for Billy Prince. And it's a 6-5 Tampa Bay lead. So Prince now 2 for 18 on the year. Gets himself a seeing eye single and a ribby. And that brings up Ozzie Cabrera, who is 10 for 31 against Tampa this year with 4 home runs, 5 RBI, 6 runs driven in. He's 1 for 2 today with a single. There's a race on a double play. Average speed at first in Prince. And this is smacked foul, 0-1. 6-5 Tampa, the 0-1. Just a little inside, said the umpire. A 50-50 pitch. 1-1. And the 1-1. Up the middle. That's another base hit. Almost took McClanahan's head off. Prince will hold at second. As Cabrera, now 2 for 3. And that's going to do it. So McClanahan will leave. He is right now in line to get the win. Although the runners on base are his responsibility. He goes 5 2/3, gives up 5. Again, the runners on base, his responsibility. Braxton Garrett now, 42nd appearance of the year, a 5-7 record, long relief specialist for Tampa. A 3.87 ERA. Another lefty out of the pen, a slider, fastball, sinker, curveball, changeup. He'll hit 94 on the gun. Trevino 1 for 2 with a solo home run. Oh, and he was ready for that one. Rips the first pitch fastball foul, 0-1. Meanwhile, going top 6 in Texas, still 6-1 Rangers. And this one popped up to shallow center. Josh Lowe coming on, makes the catch. And that will end the inning. But the Yankees put up a 3 spot. We got ourselves a ball game going top 7. Yankees down by 1. So Michael King will come on. Brito can lose it. He cannot win it. McClanahan can win it. Cannot lose it. King, his 23rd appearance of the year. 2 saves, a 5-0 record. A 1.6 ERA. Curtis Meade 1 for 2 with a single and a run scored.
The first baseman, Curtis.
There's a strike at the knees, 0-1.
0-1's the count.
And the 0-1. Check swing strike 0-2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
CGM, it's amazing how bad they were. Like, just completely outmatched. As this one chops softly to Peraza at short. Fields, fires, got him, one away.
Got him.
That brings up Paredes 1 for 2 with a double and a run scored.
Shortstop. Stop.
Takes a strike on the outside edge, 0-1. Paredes came over from the Tigers. This one chopped to third. Edmund on a short hop. He'll fire to first. 2 away.
He's out.
Josh Lowe 1 for 2 with a
Now batting, center fielder.
single, sac fly, and a run scored.
1-0.
That's off the plate, 1-0. It's a bunt single ahead of the Diaz 2-run home run. As there's a strike, 1-1. Good pitch there from King. Ooh, and a generous
Ball 2.
ball call at the knees, 2-1. That misses inside 3-1 with the dangerous Yandy Diaz on deck. The 3-1. Pop fouling out of play. We'll do it again, but now with the count at 3-2. The payoff pitch from Michael King is hammered to right and deep. Judge going back on it. Still back, can't run it down. It's over his head. And Lowe is going to have himself a 2-out double. So Lowe gets his 23rd double of the year, and that brings up the Yandy Man, who's 2 for 3. And he rolls this one foul, 0-1. Diaz, that 2-run home run, also a single, 3 RBI. Now up to 43 on the year. Takes a strike there, 0-2. And that's off the plate, 1-2, trying to get Diaz to chase the slider. This time, that one got more of the plate, and Diaz fouled it off. Still 1-2. King just yanking him a little bit. The 2-2. Popped up to shallow right. Judge coming on. Will get there and make the catch. And despite the 2-out double, nothing else for Tampa. We go top 7, down by a run here in Tampa. Peraza 0 for 2 with a fly out and a pop out. He will now face Braxton Garrett. First pitch from Garrett. Chopped foul of third, 0-1. The 0-1. Pop fouling out of play, 0-2. The 0-2 inside, 1-2, as Peraza lays off that sweeping curveball. It'll be a 1-2 now to Peraza. And late on a fastball, fouls it straight back, still 1-2. Again, the 1-2. And Peraza this time slaps it towards right, but Berry will run it down in right center for the first out of the inning. And that's going to do it for Braxton Garrett. Ryan Thompson now coming on, his 47th appearance of the year. A 5-4 record with a save, a 3.88 ERA. Kind of surprising here as Tyler O'Neill has reverse splits, been playing a lot less against lefties down the stretch. He is 0 for 3. Fouls a fastball back, 0-1. Sinker, slider, fastball for Thompson. He'll top out at 94. Actually, you know what I should have done? I should have put in Ohtani here for this plate appearance. The 0-1. Swing and a miss, 0-2.
0-2 is the count.
Considering O'Neill's the DH. But then again, reverse splits, he hits righties very well. The 0-2. Chops this softly to third. Diaz charges, fields, fires, got him 2 away. Yeah, exactly, CGM. Tommy Edman 1 for 3 with a double and a run scored. Will now step up to the plate. Batting for the first time today from the left side. And Edman off the end of the bat is going to bloop this one to right center field for a base hit. Went out and got that breaking pitch, and it's a 2-out single. And that brings up Aaron Judge, who's 0 for 2. With a walk and a run scored. First pitch from Thompson is outside, 1-0. Judge does not bite on the slider. Edman, very good speed off of first, so anything in the gap should tie the game. Especially with 2 outs The runner being off at the crack of the bat. The 1-0, sliced on the right field line, foul, 1-1. Good sinker came back in, jammed Judge a little bit. It'll be a 1-1. Tried to go backdoor with the slider, but it misses inside, 2-1. Again, Edman off first, 6-5 Tampa Bay. Meaningless game for both teams. Just swing and a miss. That sinker got Judge again, 2-2. Looked like that was going to be the slider, and it broke the other way. They're about the same speed, the slider and the sinker. Well, slider's a little slower. Judge out in front of that one, hits it to Diaz. He will go to first, and that will end the inning. Get up and stretch. We're going bottom 7. Yankees still down 6-5. Michael King still out there for his second inning of work. Randy Rosarena 1 for 3 with a double and a run scored.
The left fielder, Randy.
Hammers this one to left center field and deep. Dominguez going back. Still back. Makes the running grab. One away there as the youngster uses his speed to run that down. That brings up Brandon Lau. 2 for 2 with a home run, a single, and a walk. Swings to a first pitch fastball, 0-1.
0-1.
And that misses low, 1-1.
1-1.
This one chopped to first. Sano will backhand and take it himself to the bag. 2 away.
Got him.
Meanwhile, going bottom 6 in Texas, still up
next
by
is
5. Jesus Sanchez, 2 for 3. A double, a single, and an RBI. Takes a strike, 0-1. There's a strike in the outside edge, 0-2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
In the 0-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. We're going top 8. Yankees still down by a run. Dylan Floro now coming on for his 20th appearance of the year, a 1-1 record, an even 2 ERA. Jason Dominguez 2 for 3 with 2 doubles, 2 RBI, and 2 runs scored. Floro, a sinker, fastball, changeup, slider pitcher. He'll hit 95 on the gun. And Dominguez out in front of that changeup, 0-1. Pete Fairbanks and Andrew Kittredge warming in the Rays pen. It'll be Fairbanks if it's a save situation. That's off the plate, 1-1. And the 1-1 to Jason. Fouled off to the left side, 1-2. And the 1-2. Rolled to the right side and through for a leadoff base hit. So Dominguez singles to right. You have to imagine he's going to be off trying to steal second now.
The first baseman, number 22, Miguel Sano.
Check on Dominguez at first.
He's in.
So Dominguez gets his 3rd hit of the day. He has been red hot lately. 15 for his last 43. There goes Dominguez. The pitch is inside and low. The throwdown not nearly in time.
He's dead.
Dominguez his 11th steal of the year. No Yankee has more than 20 stolen bases, but I think we have like 7 guys in double digits. Texas makes it 7-1 as Nate Lowe homers there. Sano, 1 for 3 with an RBI single, swings to a fastball there, 1-1. Now his job is just get that runner over to third. The 1-1 to Sano. Inside, 2-1. You also wonder now if that takes the bat out of his hands a bit. As Floro gets extra careful now. The 2-1. No, went at him with a good slider, 2-2. Out in front of it was Sano. The 2-2. Strike 3 called at the knees. A great pitch. 1 away. Huge strikeout for Floro, and that brings up Billy Prince. 1 for 3 already with an RBI single. 2 for 18 since getting called up here in September. Fouls off a sinker. 0-1. Unlikely that Dominguez will try to swipe third. The 0-1. Serve to right field, and you don't got to worry about it now. That's a base hit. That's going to go all the way into the corner. Billy Prince delivers. And we are tied at 6. Prince's first double since getting called back up. His second RBI of the day. Prince loves it. The Yankees love it. It's a 6-6 ball game. Prince, we're not going to go to a pinch runner here now. It looks like Robert Suarez will come in for the Yankees in the 8th. So King goes 2. Cabrera 2 for 3 with 2 singles. Takes a pitch inside, 1-0. And in case we take the lead, John Schreiber also warming for the Yankees. If we take the lead, it's Schreiber. If it stays tied, it's Suarez. The 1-0 to Cabrera. There's a strike on the inside edge, 1-1. And the 1-1. Swing and a miss on that sinker, 1-2. So Brito off the hook, because this one smacked to the left side. Diaz fields, fires the first, 2 away, as he checks Prince back. Also means McClanahan cannot get his 12th win of the year. Jose Trevino 1 for 3 with a solo home run. The first pitch to Jose is called high on a belt-high fastball, 1-0. Going top 7, Texas inching closer to that ALCS appearance. Swing and a miss, 1-1. The 1-1 to Trevino. Smacked softly to the right side. Loud, deep in the hole, but has time with Trevino running. And that will end the inning. But the Yankees tie it up. Billy Prince smacks one down the right field line at the end of 7 1/2. 6-11-0 for the Yankees. 6-11-0 for Tampa. As Robert Suarez makes his 26th appearance of the year. 1 save, a 3-2 record. Jacob Berry, 0 for 3, grounded out in his last at-bat. Takes a pitch off the plate, 1-0. And now there's a strike at 100, 1-1. There's another strike, 1-2. Good cutter from Suarez. The 1-2. Blew a fastball by him at 99, 1 away. And that will bring up Christian Bethancourt, who's 0 for 3. He takes a strike, 0-1. Swings to a fastball, 0-2. Just got a piece of that inside changeup, still 0-2. And got a piece of that low curveball. Suarez trying to get him to expand the zone. Cutter misses high and outside, 1-2. Strike 3, blew another fastball right by him, 2 away. And that brings up Curtis Mead, 1 for 3 with a single and a run scored. And he pops the first pitch straight up. Trevino underneath it, makes the catch. We go top 9. Still tied at 6. Oswald Peraza 0 for 3, lined out in his last at-bat. Schreiber's still warming, but it's going to be Helsley now. Looks like he will come in for the 9th. No matter what, whether it's a save or we're tied, because we're on the road, so. As Floro stays in there, and he makes a mistake to Peraza, who crushes it to left center. It's off the top of the wall. He came within inches of giving the Yankees the lead. Hit it to the deepest part of the park, his 15th double of the year. And now that brings up Tyler O'Neill, who's 0 for 4. And Miz takes one high, 1-0. And actually, they'll kneel the DH. Shohei Ohtani's going to come up for a pinch hit appearance, hitting .340 with 57 homers, 143 RBI. Swings and misses on a sinker, 1-1. Shohei, likely the MVP again this year. The 1-1. Rolls a sinker foul, 1-2. And the 1-2 off the plate, 2-2. And Ohtani stays alive, gets a piece of that nasty sinker. Still 2-2. Trying to keep everything down is Floro. The 2-2. And the count goes full. Tommy Edman on deck. I mean, walking Ohtani's not the worst thing in the world. You reset up the double play. But he goes right at him, and Ohtani makes him pay. This is going to split the outfielders. It's one hop against the wall. Peraza scores easily. RBI 148 for Shohei. His 46th double. It's 7-6 Yankees. They've come all the way back and have taken the lead. And now Sean Armstrong comes in, one man too late. 29th appearance of the year, a 1-2 record, a 4.6 ERA. Tommy Edman, 2 for 4 with a double and a single. His job again, just get that runner over. And he's going to sky this to deep center field. Josh Lowe back, still back at the track, will make the catch. Ohtani will tag and go to third. As the throw comes home, he hit it to the deepest part of the park, but the park held it. Now that brings up Judge 0 for 3 with a walk and a run scored. Infield in for Tampa. Now they're going to intentionally walk Judge, his second walk of the day. And they're going to bring up Jason Dominguez. 3 for 4, 2 doubles, a single, 2 RBI, 3 runs scored, a stolen base. He's done a little bit of everything. The double play now though, back in order. As Dominguez serves it to left and says, don't worry, guys. Today's my day. It's an RBI single. Judge goes to second. It's 8-6 Yankees. Dominguez, a 4-hit day here in game 161. And that brings up Miguel Sano, 1 for 4 with a single and an RBI. Would love to add on here, and he smacks that up the middle. That's a base hit. Judge is being waved home. He will score. The throw comes into third. It's 9-6 Yankees. Sano's second hit of the day, his second RBI, 30th RBI of the year. And now that brings up the rookie Billy Prince, who's 2 for 4. With a single, a double, 2 RBIs. Chases the high fastball, looking for more, 0-1. Chance to get his average back up to 200. The 0-1. There's a good strike, 0-2. Armstrong, sinker, fastball, cutter, slider. He'll hit 98 in the gun. Prince, 1 for 3 this year with runners in scoring position. Oh, and a generous strike call. Prince down looking, 2 away. And that brings up Ozzie Cabrera, 2 for 4 with 2 singles. The Yankees score another run. Schreiber will come in. Otherwise, it is Helsley's save now for the taking. As Cabrera takes one off the plate, 1-0. And the 1-0. Served in the left field line. It's a base hit. It's going to go into the corner, into the party area. Sano will stop at third. Judge scores easily. It's 10-6 Yankees. Was that Judge? I think so. Anyway, Cabrera's 35th double of the year. RBI 86. And now in comes Garrett Clevenger, 62nd appearance of the year, a 5-4 record. Just trying to get out of this inning. As it will officially now be Schreiber coming in the 9th. Jose Trevino, 1 for 4 with a home run. Clevenger, a slider, fastball, sinker, curveball. He'll hit 98 on the gun. And he just missed that. He was just a hair late on it. Deep center field it goes, but Lowe will run it down, and that will end the inning. But the Yankees put up a 4 spot against the Tampa bullpen. We go bottom 9. Yankees up 10-6. John Schreiber, 38th appearance of the year, an 0-1 record, a 3.16 ERA. Paredes 1 for 3, chops the first pitch foul at first, 0-1. And the 0-1 is low, 1-1. So Suarez would get the win. He would improve to 4-2. Is this fouled off 1-2? Floro would get the loss. And the 1-2. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. 1 away. Josh Lowe, 2 for 3. A double, a single, an RBI. Couple of runs scored. And this first pitch is popped up to left. Cabrera is there. Tampa got 6 runs off the rookie Brito, who went 5. But their bullpen could not hold it. Yandy Diaz, 2 for 4, a 2-run home run. And an RBI single, the last hope for Tampa. And he's going to keep the game alive as he loops this in the right center field for a base hit. Dominguez will cut it off. Diaz, a wide turn at first, but wisely retreats down by 4. So a 2-out single for Diaz, and that brings up Randy Arozarena 1 for 4 with a double and a run scored. And he chops this to first. Good play by Sano. Takes it himself. That's your ball game. The Yankees come back to win 10-6. As we will head into game 162. Jason Dominguez, 4 for 5, 2 doubles, 3 RBI, 4 runs scored, a stolen base. Your player of the game, Suarez, gets the win. Dylan Floro, 3 runs, 1 strikeout, 4 hits, takes the loss. And of course, no save because the Yankees put up a 4 spot in the 9th. So Floro drops to 1-2. Suarez improves to 4-2. And here we are, game 162, as the real-life game is going to the bottom of the 7th. Not going to be Garrett Cole. It's going to be, we called this kid Tommy Munoz against Drew Rasmussen. So Brito and King obviously not available. Rest of the pen, though, is good to go. Munoz will get the start. And then let's see. Wanted to keep everybody fresh. All right, so O'Neill's going to sit. We're going to have Trevino in there for another game. Rizzo will sit. Judge will sit. Albies will sit. And Volpe will sit. So that was RBI 144 for Ohtani. I said 148 earlier. Dominguez in center. I could. Yeah, I think that's the way to go. Right? I think. I just worry about Cabrera. So, but we'll put Peterson in right. Dominguez in center. Edmund at third. This way a lot of guys get days off. I mean, I could be sneaky and put, like, Melendez in left. He plays a good left field. You know, don't really have to worry about him too much. Just because of, Cabrera's got 513 at-bats, 137 games. I mean, he shouldn't be too taxed. Right, more, I would rather almost get Edmund out of there if I could, but, yeah, I think so. Dominguez, Edmund, Ohtani. This, put Miguel Sano, clean up Peterson 5, Billy Prince 6, give him his ABs so he can keep developing. Cabrera 7, Trevino 8, Peraza 9. And this way, Volpe another day off, Judge a day off, Rizzo a day off. O'Neill a day off. Albies a day off. Melendez would be the only guy that I'd be like, maybe. I just worry because he's the everyday catcher when Trevino's not catching, right? Like, so. It's just one of those things where I don't want to push the wrong. You're worried about pushing the wrong button. But then again, Cabrera's got 500 at-bats. Melendez has 347. He's only played 101 games. I'll never get one. All right, we're gonna. You know what we're gonna do? Cabrera will sit. Melendez will hit. And actually, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna break it up a bit. We're gonna have Tommy Edman out of the 9 hole today. We're gonna go Dominguez, Peraza, Shohei, Sano, Peterson, Prince, Melendez in left, Jose behind the plate, Edman at third. So this way everybody's as possibly keep that fresh and sharp as possible. I'm just trying to think. I could also... Yeah, I think that's the way to go. I was thinking about putting in Rizzo at first, and then maybe putting Sano in left, but actually, you know what? I'm gonna give Tommy Edman the day off because he's played like every freaking game, and this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna have Sano play third. That's one of his other positions. He can play third. Yeah, we're gonna move Melendez into the 6. Actually, you know what? We're gonna have it as we had it. So it's lefty righty almost the whole way down except for Dominguez, who's a switch hitter. So Rizzo will play one more game at first. He's only got 400 ABs on the year, right? This way Tommy Edman gets a proper break at 619 at bats. He will lead the Yankees in at bats. By far. Judge had 2 walks. How many walks? Gives him 67 walks on the year. Not bad. Volpe gets another day off. This way we try again. Peterson might get to 400. Jose gets some ABs. Melendez some ABs. Prince gets some ABs. So the only one with more than 500 at-bats will be Shohei, and he's DHing. So I'm not too worried about him. All right, let's do it. Game 162. And a wacky lineup here on the last day of the year. As Drew Rasmussen makes his 33rd start of the year, 13-11 record, a 3.27 ERA, a WHIP at just over 1, and about almost a 3-1, a little better than 3-1 strikeout to walk ratio. Dominguez 11 home runs, 40 RBI, 282 average. Really come on in the second half. Rasmussen fastball cutter, slider, curveball pitcher. He'll hit 98 on the gun. The first pitch looped towards left field and deep. Arozarena back makes a no, it's over his head and off the wall. Dominguez holds with a lead-off double. Dominguez is 23rd double of the year, his 3rd of this series. And that brings up Ozzy Peraza, who's hitting 272 with 8 home runs, 26 RBI. And out in front of a slider, 0-1. Peraza also 31 runs scored and 11 stolen bases. The 0-1. Chuck just foul of first, 0-2. Going to get that runner over if he can. The 0-2 to Peraza. Oof. That was a borderline pitch that went the Yankee way, 1-2. The 1-2. Fouled straight back, still 1-2 as Peraza stays alive. It'll be a 1-2. High, 2-2.
Ball 2.
The 2-2. Just fouled off that fastball to stay alive. Still 2-2. Got on him in a hurry. This will be the 7th pitch of the at-bat. Peraza making him work. The 2-2. Up and in. The count now full. And Ohtani on deck. Ohtani had the game-winning double in yesterday's game, or would be the driving the go-ahead run. And Peraza skies it to shallow left. Sky-high pop-up. Arozarena makes the catch, jammed in just enough. Did Rasmussen one away. That's funny, Tino. Didn't even realize that's a great stat. So Dominguez we saw, followed by Peraza, Ohtani, Sano gets to start at third, Rizzo at first, Prince at second, MJ Melendez in left, Jose Trevino behind the plate, and Peterson in right as the Yankees kind of messing around here on the last day of the year. And Ohtani fouls off a backdoor slider, 0-1. And the 0-1. Hammered towards right center field and deep. Going back and making the running grab is Josh Lowe. Dominguez will easily go to third, but Ohtani just missed a home run, 2 away. Miguel Sano, 225 on the year, 8 homers, 30 RBI, looking to pick up that runner from third. First pitch from Rasmussen. Swing and a miss on a fastball, 0-1. As Texas goes top 8 against Baltimore, still up 7-1. In real life, the 0-1 high, 1-1. The 1-1 to Sano. Out in front of a cutter, 1-2. Cutter also kind of acts almost like a changeup, too, when you're throwing 98, and then that comes in at 90. The 1-2 chases the outside slider, strike 3, and Rasmussen works out of the jam after giving up the leadoff double. We go bottom 1. No score. Tommy Munoz making his first start of the year, the second start of his career. A 2-0 record out of the pen here in September, a 4.3 ERA, a high whip, a lot of walks. A 1-to-1 walk-to-strikeout ratio. Manuel Margot getting the start today, hitting .259 with 9 homers and 54 RBI. Munoz won his big league debut in September last year as a starter. Went 5 in Kansas City, or 6 in Kansas City, actually. As that misses low, 1-0. And now this one turned on and slapped foul, 1-1. The 1-1. Swing and a miss on a slider, 1-2. Yankees very high on Munoz. There's a chance that next year he is at the big league level. So that's fouled off, 1-2. The 1-2 to Margot. Just got a piece of that curveball, still 1-2. And this one popped up to left. Melendez is there. Makes the catch, 1 away. Rare start for him in the outfield. Margot in right today. Diaz at third. Rosarena in left. Jesus Sanchez the DH. Josh Lowe in center. Curtis Meade at first. Francisco Mejia behind the plate. Isaac Paredes at second. And Zach Neto at short. Diaz had a home run in yesterday's game, hitting .243 overall. 11 home runs, 43 RBI, as that's off the plate, 1-0. And the 1-0. High pop-up off of first. Rizzo drifting back. Over his head. Can't get there. 1-1. Just kept drifting on him a little bit. So there's a strike with the curveball. 1-2. Yankees really like Munoz's selection of pitches, as this one grounded to Rizzo at first. He'll take it himself. 2 away.
He's out.
Randy Rosarena, 31 homers, 105 RBI, a .301 average, trying to finish above 300 this year. And that will not help as the first pitch swinging popped up off of first. Rizzo makes the catch. We go top 2. No score here in Tampa. Speaking of Rizzo, .262 average, 30 homers, 72 RBI. Has had a monstrous second half after getting off to a slow start this year. First pitch from Rasmussen is fouled back out of play, 0-1. The 0-1 to Rizzo. Smacks this to first, taken by Meade, 1 away. He's been splitting most of the time at first with Sano. He's been getting the bulk of it, but Sano is the backup. Billy Prince, 3 for 20 since being called up with no home runs and 2 RBI. Had himself a big day yesterday. They're getting off to a really slow start. And rolls a slider foul, 0-1. Still looking for his first big league home run. That was not his first big league RBI yesterday, because he had one in last year when he got called up in September. And now this one sliced right to first. Meade makes a nice play. 2 away.
Batting seventh.
And that brings up MJ Melendez hitting 256, 21 homers, 59 RBI. He's been struggling lately, so the Yankees putting him in the lineup today and left, seeing if that'll shake him up a little bit. And pops a curveball fouling out of play 0-1. Shake that frost off. A lot of Yankees kind of limping down the stretch a little bit in terms of their batting average. Ozzie Albies dropped down below 300. As this one skied to dead center and deep, low back. Still back and on the track for the second time today. He's been busy out there in dead center. The Yankees go in order. We go bottom 2. Still no score. Jesus Sanchez, 221, 11 homers, 36 RBI.
Designated hitter. 22.
And there's a strike 0-1. The 0-1 from Munoz. Swing and a miss on a splitter, 0-2.
0-2.
Curve misses low. Sanchez, good job taking there. 1-2. And now a slider in off the plate. Still 2-2. And there she goes. A fastball that Sanchez did not miss. Goodbye, baseball. 3 rows back and right. His 12th of the year. And it's 1-0 Tampa Bay. Thought about going after him with the changeup here, but went fastball instead. And it was definitely too much above the plate as Josh Lowe now hitting 252 steps up to the dish. And that's just off the plate, 1-0. Lowe, 12 home runs, 40 RBI. Was busy yesterday on the base paths, couple runs scored, and pops this one up foul down the left field line, and no one will get there 1-1. The 1-1. Rolled foul at first, 1-2. And the 1-2 from Munoz. Strike 3, throws him with a curveball, 1 away. Good pitch there, first K of the day for Munoz, and that will bring up Curtis Meade, the first baseman, hitting 239. A very active stance there in the box. Takes a strike at the knees,
Yep.
0-1. Meade, 12 home runs, 46 RBI. And this rolled foul at first, 0-2. Meade, 7 for his last 21. Punches this curveball foul to stay alive, still 0-2. The 0-2. Popped up, shallow right. Peterson coming on. Makes the catch, 2 away. And that'll bring up Francisco Mejia. 3 home runs, 24 RBI for the switch hitting catcher, hitting 231. He smacks the fastball foul, 0-1. Mejia, 7 for his last 23. And there's a strike at the knees, 0-2. Great changeup there from Munoz. The 0-2. Ooh, tried to go backdoor with the curve, but it just missed, 1-2. And a high-hanging slider that will stay in the park. Hits it on a line to Peterson, who drifts back and makes the catch. But Jesus Sanchez gets his 12th of the year, and at the end of 2, it's 1-0 Tampa. Jose Trevino, 272 average, 7 home runs, 20 RBI. Had himself a solo shot in yesterday's game. Behind the plate today for the rookie Munoz. Seeing if that helps him settle down as there's a strike 0-1. What's up, Dave? How's it going? The 0-1 to Jose. Rolled foul, 0-2. And the 0-2 to Rasmussen, or from Rasmussen, fouled back out of play, still 0-2. Another 0-2. Inside, 1-2. The 1-2 now. Serve to right center field. That's going to be a base hit. It's going to roll almost all the way to the wall. Lowe will cut it off, but Trevino is into second with a leadoff double. 8th double of the year for Jose Trevino, and now that will bring up Jace Peterson, getting the start today in right, hitting .286 with 11 home runs and 37 RBI, acquired at the trade deadline. Chase is a high fastball, and one Peters can play a little bit of everywhere. Was an all-star for Oakland, and then traded to the Yankees. The 0-1, swing and a miss on a curve, 0-2. His job right now is really just get Jose to third. The 0-2, off the plate, 1-2. This will be the 30th pitch of the day for Rasmussen. Yeah, well, Dave, I don't think they were ever going to win at all. As Rasmussen stabs at a beautiful play, and Jose has to go back to second, 1 away. But yeah, they just did not look good this whole series. That week off really hurt them. Jason Dominguez 1 for 1 with a double. Led the game off with a double and was stranded at third in the first inning. Having a good series down here in Tampa as he's getting some more playing time down the stretch again. The 0-1, rolled foul, quickly 0-2. So Rasmussen really settling down, really hunkering down when guys get on base. The 0-2 is high and away, 1-2. The 1-2, smacked to the right side. I thought at least Baltimore was going to at least win the American League, though, Dave. I really did. I think whoever represents the National League will win it all, but just, wow, the 1-2. Oh, and he plunks Dominguez. No intent there, obviously. Doing all right, Calvin. How are you? Oswald Peraza now 0 for 1. He popped up to shallow left in his first at-bat. 2 on, 1 out. Yankees down by 1. Swing and a miss on a cutter, 0-1. Terrible speed at second. Blazing speed at first. I mean, Dave, at this point, whoever wins, honestly, whoever wins Braves Phillies should win it all, as that's chopped to first. Meade goes to second for 1, back to first, not in time. It's a fielder's choice. So Dominguez is erased. Trevino goes to third, and now it's going to be up to Shohei. Try to knock in that run. They're about to be, they're 4 outs away, Calvin, but the bases are also loaded because Aroldis Chapman is on the mound, and he is terrible. So, I mean, Baltimore, this is their chance. This is their chance. They're down by 6, but you got the bases loaded here in the 8th. Oh, and who should it be? Aroldis Chapman versus Aaron freaking Hicks. It'll be a 1-1 to Shohei. 40th pitch of the day for Rasmussen. Off the plate, 2-1. The 2-1 to Shohei. Good cutter on the outside edge, 2-2. Yep, former trash. Garbage throwing to garbage. The 2-2. High and the count is full. That'll release Peraza from first. And check on Peraza, who of course is running with the count full and 2 outs. The payoff pitch to Shohei. Late on a fastball at 96, and that'll end the inning. Rasmussen again works out of a jam. We go bottom 3, 1-0 Tampa. Isaac Paredes, 238, 12 home runs, 45 RBI. Takes a strike, 0-1. The 0-1, another strike, 0-2. Well, they pulled Chapman. Jose Leclerc coming in now to face Hicks. That misses inside, 1-2. He makes Chapman got the first 2 outs very quickly, and then a hit and 2 walks. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Trevino will throw to first to complete the play, 1 away. Second K for Munoz. And that will bring up Zach Neto, hitting .203 for Tampa. Makes a strike right down Broadway, 0-1. Neto, 4 home runs, 18 RBI. Swings through a changeup, 0-2. In the 0-2, Swing and a miss. Good morning, good afternoon, good night. Got him on a slider. 2 away. And that brings up Manuel Margot, who flied out in his first at-bat. What's up, Dave? Is this one smacked to the right side? Prince is there. Flips the first, and we go top 4. Miguel Sano, 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Struck out with a chance to drive in, or drive in a run earlier. Swings to a first pitch fastball from Rasmussen, 0-1. And the 0-1. Swing and a miss, 0-2. Out in front of a cutter. Check swing, went around, says the umpire. Strike 3. Mejia throws the first, 1 away. Yeah, I know. Dave, I already said it. It was Aroldis Chapman throwing to Aaron Hicks, or it was going to be. And they pulled Chapman for Jose Leclerc. Anthony Rizzo 0 for 1. Yeah, I know, because his last name is technically a bad word. Rizzo 0 for 1. Swings to a cutter, 0-1. The 0-1, chopped foul, 0-2. The 0-2 to Rizzo. Off the plate, 1-2. 50th pitch of the day for Rasmussen, the 1-2. Rizzo stays alive on a borderline fastball, still 1-2. And the 1-2, rolled foul, still 1-2. Rasmussen dancing around the plate, Rizzo staying alive. And this one chopped towards second. Fielded by Paredes, he will go to first, 2 away.
Got him. That's an out.
Maybe Dave, and they'll still be losing by 2. Billy Prince 0 for 1, lined out. He had a rocket to first base. Meade made a great play. Might get the walk, actually, as Billy Prince, if it's fair, it's gone! It is gone! His first big league home run ties the game at 1. Billy Prince, the September call-up. The Prince is once again a king. Goodbye, baseball! Good for the Rook, as he turns on one to tie this game at 1. Just kept it fair down the right field line. And now, of course, the cold shoulder in the dugout. The last game of the season, the rookie gets his first career, the September call-up, first career home run. RBI number 3 for Prince. Melendez now 0 for 1. Rolls a slider foul, 0-1. Oh, and Hicks grounded out. So there you go. That was Baltimore's best chance to get back in this ball game. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, Baltimore. The 0-1. And Melendez rifles at the first. Meade makes a nice play to end the inning, but Billy Prince gets them on the board. And we go bottom 4, tied at 1. Yandy Diaz 0 for 1 with a ground out in his first at-bat.
The third baseman, Yandy.
There's a strike, 0-1. Yeah, it's fun. They do a good job, Dave. They do a good job. Check swing for a strike, 0-2. And this one grounded to second. Billy Prince is there. Fires the first. 1 away. Randy Rosarena popped out to first in his first at-bat. 40th pitch of the day for Munoz. Is off the plate, 1-0.
1 ball, no strike.
That misses inside and low, 2-0. By far Munoz's best outing so far of the year. But again, he's a starter. He's not a bullpen guy. As that's off the plate 3-0. And that's a big reason why. Yankees were trying to use him out of the bullpen till this start. As there's a strike on the outside edge, 3-1. And some days he did better than others. And the 3-1. Way outside. So Rosarena draws the 1-out walk. First walk of the day. And that brings up Jesus Sanchez, who homered in his first at-bat. Takes a strike, 0-1. Sanchez now tied for third on the Rays with 12 home runs. Good little hit and run action. Sanchez fouls off the change, 0-2. And the backdoor curveball just misses, 1-2.
1-2.
A little low with the slider, 2-2.
Ball, 2 strikes.
This one chopped over Rizzo's head at first. That's a base hit. Arozarena's going to go first to third. Sanchez holds with a single. Just took a high hop off this AstroTurf. Otherwise, that could be 2. Josh Lowe now 0 for 1. First real jam of the day for Munoz. And he lines this to Sano, who makes the play on the catch. 2 away. Nice play by Miguel Sano. And now Curtis Mead is up, who's 0 for 1. So Munoz an out away from getting out of the jam. Swing and a miss on his hardest fastball of the day at 97. The 0-1. Swing and a miss on a change, 0-2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
And the 0-2. Way outside with the slider, 1-2. Check swing, went around on the curve, strike 3. Tommy Munoz. What a pitching outing so far for him as we go top 5. Still tied at 1. Jose Trevino 1 for 1 with a double. Will lead off here against Rasmussen. Chases a slider out of the zone, 0-1.
No ball, 1 strike.
And the 0-1. Off the plate, 1-1.
Ball 1.
And the 1-1. And Jose's going to smack this to right center field. He's going to have himself his second double of the day. That's going to go all the way to the wall. Jose Trevino now has 9 doubles on the year. And somebody's seeing Drew Rasmussen good. Now they bring up Jace Peterson, who grounded back to the pitcher in his first at-bat, so he's 0 for 1. That's up and in, 1-0. Peterson, 285 on the year, but he came over from the Yankees. His average has gone up almost 30 points as a Yankee. This will be Rasmussen's 60th pitch of the day. The 1-0. Up and in, and he plunks him. No intent there, but it's now runners at first and second for Dominguez, who is 1 for 1 with a double. And was also hit by a pitch himself. First pitch to Dominguez. Hammered to right. If it's fair, it's gone. It is gone. Goodbye, baseball. The Martian hits one into orbit. His 12th of the year. 422 down the right field line. And it's 4-1 Yankees. A 3-run shot for Dominguez, who has been red hot here down the stretch. And just continues to feast on Tampa Bay pitching. Oswald Peraza 0 for 2 now up at the plate. And he rolls this to the right side. Paredes is there. He will throw to first. 1 away.
That's an out.
Shohei Ohtani 0 for 2 with a strikeout and a flyout. Just missed a home run in his first at-bat. Hit it to right center. And now out in front of a low slider, 0-1. Luis Patino and Braxton Garrett, couple of long relief specialists for the Rays, warming in the pen. Rays would at least like to get Rasmussen through 5, but again, this game doesn't matter. Tampa has long been eliminated, and the Yankees have long since clinched. The 0-2 to Shohei. Pop fouling out of play, still 0-2. And the 0-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out again. Mejia will throw to first to complete the play, 2 away.
He's out.
Fourth K for Rasmussen. 2 of them are Sano and 2 of them are Shohei. Sano 0 for 2 now, steps up to the plate. And the first pitch to him from Rasmussen is fouled off to the right side, 0-1. Sano, 174 career home runs, 8 of them this year with the Yankees. The 0-1 off the plate, 1-1. Played a little bit of the corner outfield for the Yankees this year, a little bit of third, including today. Primarily, though, has been Rizzo's backup first baseman. The 1-1. Late on a fastball at 95, 1-2. Rasmussen, this will be his 70th pitch of the day. The 1-2. Off the plate, 2-2. Shout, thank you for the sub. Much appreciated. Welcome back. The 2-2. Oh, wow, a very generous strike 3 call. Sano not happy about it. Down looking now has the hat trick. Jason Dominguez, though, a 3-run shot to right, and the Yankees are now up 4-1. Francisco Mejia 0 for 1 lined out in his first at-bat to deep right. As this is fouled off at the plate, 0-1. Rookie Tommy Munoz. Cruising here in Tampa so far. As this one grounded foul to third, 0-2. His only mistake is Jesus Sanchez solo home run. But Billy Prince, another rookie, gets his first career blast. And then Jason Dominguez tacks on his 12th, and that's the scoring in the ball game. That misses inside 1-2. The 1-2 to Mejia. Hammered foul. Got a hanging slider, but couldn't do anything with it. Still 1-2, and Munoz, his 60th pitch of the day, is fouled off again. So Mejia making him work. This will be the 7th pitch of the at-bat. Check swing, did he go? No, a generous call from the third base umpire. And the count levels at 2. Swing and a miss, got him on the changeup, strike 3, 1 away. 5th K for Munoz, and that brings up Paredes, who's 0 for 1.
The second baseman.
And there's a strike, 0-1. And this rolled foul, 0-2. And just got a piece of that curveball to stay alive, still 0-2. This one lined to Sano, he knocks it down, recovers, fires the first, 2 away. Good job by Sano there to get in front of that one, and that brings up Zach Neto, 0 for 1. He struck out in his first at-bat on 3 pitches. That's off the plate, 1-0. One of the 5 strikeouts that Munoz has today. As this rolled foul, 1-1. The 1-1. Slice to the right side, 1-2. The 1-2 and the 70th pitch of the day for Munoz. It's low, 2-2. And the 2-2. Got him on a backdoor curveball, strike 3, Neto down looking, we go top 6. Munoz in line for the win, Yankees up 4-1. Luis Patino now coming in out of the pen for Tampa, his 20th appearance of the year. Really a 6th starter for Tampa, long relief specialist will say 1-3 record, a 2.5 ERA. Anthony Rizzo will lead off, he has grounded out twice. Patino, a fastball, slider, sinker, changeup pitcher, he'll hit 97 on the gun. The first pitch to Rizzo is sliced foul of third, 0-1. And the 0-1. Swing and a miss on a fastball near the belt, 0-2. And the 0-2 inside, 1-2. And this one rolled foul of third once again. Still 1-2 as Rizzo gets a piece to stay alive. Another 1-2. And this one pulled to the right side. Paredes is there, and the slow roller goes the first, one away.
Out.
Last chance for the Orioles in real life, by the way, going top 9 in Texas, down by 6. Billy Prince 1 for 2 with a solo home run back in the 4th. Nobody is happier than Billy to really start hitting down here in Tampa. As he swings and misses on a fastball there, 0-1.
One strike.
He's 1 for 15 or 16 before he broke out the last couple of games. Fouls this back out of play, 0-2. The 0-2 to Billy. Late on a fastball, strike 3, 2 away. And that brings up MJ Melendez, who has flied out and lined out, been robbed a couple of times, making good contact, which Yankees hope means that he's getting out of his slump. As he rolls this just foul of first, 0-1. And it's part of the reason why he's in left field today, trying to shake things up for Melendez. As Trevino catches today. The 0-1. Melendez fouls it back and out of play, 0-2. And the 0-2 off the plate, 1-2.
Ball. One ball. Two strikes.
And the 1-2 inside, 2-2.
Ball.
The 2-2 and fouls it back to stay alive. Still 2-2 as Melendez making Patino work. This will be the 6th pitch of the at-bat. The 2-2. Hammered foul just out in front of that fastball. That was in his happy zone. But out in front of it. Still 2-2. And we'll do it again. And this one slapped to the left side. That's a 2-out base hit. So Melendez picks up a solid single to left. And that'll bring up Jose Trevino, who has doubled twice and scored a run. Melendez, good speed off of first. Jose swings over the top of a slider. 1-1. Melendez and Trevino really split a lot of the ABs this year. Melendez probably got about 60% of them, as this is grounded to first. Mead will take it himself, that'll end the inning. We go bottom 6. Yankees still up by 3. Munoz still out there. Manuel Margot 0 for 2. Probably going to be his last inning, but we'll see how far he goes. There's a strike, 0-1.
No ball. One strike.
And the 0-1. There's another quick strike, 0-2. And the 0-2. Just off the plate with that slider, and Margot will not chase, 1-2. And now a curve off the plate, still 2-2. The 2-2. Chop towards Peraza at short, who fields, fires the first, 1 away.
That's an out.
Yandy Diaz 0 for 2 with 2 ground outs. And there's a strike, 0-1. And that misses low, 1-1. The 1-1 to Diaz. The grounded foul, 1-2. 80th pitch of the day for Munoz. And this one pulled to the left side. Peraza charges, fields, fires, got him, 2 away. And that brings up Randy Rosarena, 0 for 1 with a walk. Rolls a fastball foul of third, 0-1. And that misses low, 1-1. The 1-1. Rolled foul at the plate, 1-2. And the 1-2. Chop to Sano at third. Fields it easily, got a nice hop, goes to first. Another 1-2-3 inning from Munoz. We go top 7. Yankees still up 4-1. Meanwhile, Baltimore down to their last out. Jace Peterson 0 for 1, hit by a pitch and scored a run. Meanwhile, it looks like Genesis Cabrera will come in through the 7th. So that does it for Munoz. He goes 6, gives up 1. But with the back-to-back lefties due up, it's going to be Genesis Cabrera coming in for the 7th. As he also tries to finish the season with a sub-1 ERA. First pitch to Peterson. Rolled to the right side. Paredes is there. Fires the first. 1 away. Jason Dominguez 2 for 2 with a hit by pitch. Has homered, double, driven in 3. Average up to 287. And the first pitch from Patino is late on that fastball. Fouls it back. 0-1. And the 0-1 to Dominguez. Hammered foul was right on that one. 0-2. And that does it. The Rangers will play in the ALCS. That misses high 1-2. It's the 1-2-3 inning for Leclerc. Henderson flied out to center to end it. Eovaldi gets the win. Kramer the loss. So that's fouled off, still 1-2. Meanwhile, the Blackhawks come from behind to beat Pittsburgh 4-2. This popped up foul of third. Oh, and Diaz, it looked like it was almost like glitched into his glove, but he makes the catch 2 away. The Lightning won 5-3, mentioned that earlier. The Kraken and the Golden Knights are going to get underway in about 20 minutes. Oswald Peraza 0 for 3. Takes pitch inside 1-0.
1-0.
Peraza grounded out in his last at-bat. And the 1-0. Fouled back out of play, 1-1. The 1-1. Skied to right, fairly deep, but Margot has a beat on it. Makes the catch near the line. Get up and stretch for going bottom 7. Yankees up 4-1. So Genesis Cabrera will come on for his 45th appearance of the year. A 1.01 ERA, a 2-1 record. He has been a revelation since coming over from St. Louis. Sanchez 2 for 2, a homer and a single. That's the big reason why we pulled Munoz when we did, as this one popped up to left. We did not want him to face Sanchez again, who seemed to be the only guy he could not get out today. 101 quick out. 1 pitch, 1 out. That brings up Josh Lowe 0 for 2 with a strikeout and a line out to third. Takes a strike, 0-1. And this one grounded up the middle by a diving Prince. He kind of dove for it a bit late, so a 1-out single. And that'll bring up Curtis Mead, who's 0 for 2. That's off the plate, 1-0. He has hit to 11 double plays this year. As the runner going on the second, pitch is a strike. Throw down not in time. Good pitch to throw on for Trevino, but low too fast, and the count goes 1-1. His 14th steal of the year as Meade chases 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And this rolled foul, still 1-2. The 1-2 off the plate, 2-2.
No, that's outside.
Strike 3, Meade down looking, 2 away. And that'll bring up the switch hitting catcher Francisco Mejia, turning around for the first of the day to the right side. Takes a strike, 0-1. And now lines 1 foul, 0-2. That's just a little low, says the umpire, the 1-2. Now this one rolled foul of third, still 1-2. And this one popped up to Jace Peterson and right. He will settle under it, make the catch despite the 1-out single. The Rays do not score. We go top 8. Yankees still up by 3. Shohei 0 for 3. Ron Marinaccio starting to warm for the Yankees. Looks like he will get the 8th. First pitch to Shohei from Patino. Swing and a miss on a fastball, 0-1.
0-1.
Shohei 0 for 3 with a deep fly ball to right that was caught on the warning track and 2 strikeouts. The 0-1. Swing and a miss, another fastball, 0-2.
No ball. 2 strikes.
And the 0-2 to Shohei. Just gets a piece to stay alive, still 0-2. Shohei would love to get a hit and get his average back up over 340 as he fouls this off, still 0-2. And the 0-2. Checked his swing, but he went around, says the umpire. Ohtani has the hat trick, strike 3, and that brings up Sano, who already has the hat trick. Although I will still argue that the pitch he did not swing on for strike 3 in his last at-bat was 3 inches off the plate. As he swings to a fastball here, 0-1.
Ball. 1 strike.
Wrapping up his first full season as a Yankee. The 0-1. Fouled straight back, 0-2. And the 0-2 to Sano. High and outside, 1-2. And the 1-2. Swing and a miss. He has the golden sombrero. Rough way to end the season for Sano, and that brings up Anthony Rizzo, who's 0 for 3.
The first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
I mean, there's still a chance actually he'll get one more AB, but unlikely, as that's fouled back out of play. 0-1. The 0-1 to Rizzo. Swing and a miss the fastball, 0-2.
0-2.
Tino has been dealing all year long. He has been a terrific pitcher for the Rays. The 0-2. Hammered foul, still 0-2. And another 0-2. And Rizzo stays alive, still 0-2. '40th pitch in relief, and Rizzo stays alive, spoils another slider. And again, the 0-2, and again, Rizzo fouls it off. We're 15 minutes away from puck drop in Vegas. The 0-2, smacked up the middle, that's a base hit. So Rizzo picks up a solid single. Billy Prince, 1 for 3, with a solo home run, steps up to the plate. That misses inside, 1-0.
1 ball. No strike.
Rizzo off of first, terrible speed, the 1-0. Prince almost got himself another one, turns on this one and slaps a foul. 1-1, deep down the left field line. The 1-1 to Prince. Late on that one, slices it foul again, 1-2. The 1-2. Off the plate, 2-2.
Ball 2.
And the 2-2. And Prince just missed one. Popped it up the deep left. The Rosarena is there. Puts it away. Yankees strand a runner. We go bottom 8. Yankees still up by 3 as Ron Marinaccio comes on for his 50th appearance of the year, a 2-0 record, a 2.83 ERA, a 3-1 strikeout to walk ratio. Paredes 0 for 2 with a strikeout and a ground out. And the first pitch is rolled foul of first, 0-1. And this one popped fouling out of play, 0-2. Swing and a miss. Good morning, good afternoon, good night. One away. Got him to chase the slider. Zach Neto has struck out twice today. Trying to avoid the hat trick, but takes a strike here, 0-1. The Rays all day have had 3 base runners. 2 of them was Jesus Sanchez. That's a strike, 0-2. Sanchez singled and homered. Swing and a miss, strike 3, 2 away. The other one base runner was a walk to Randy Arozarena. Manuel Margot is 0 for 3. There's a strike, 0-1. Oh, and Josh Lowe had a single. That was, sorry, 4 base runners, as that's fouled off 0-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. What an inning for Marinaccio. One of the best he's probably had all year. And we go top 9. And Garrett Clevenger makes his 63rd appearance of the year, a 3.86 ERA, a 3-to-1 strikeout to walk ratio. MJ Melendez 1 for 3 with a single. And Wandy Peralta and Ryan Helsley warming. Right now, Helsley would get the would try to get the save coming in the 9th. The Yankees tack on. It'll be Peralta. Melendez late on a fastball at 98, fouls it to the left side, 0-1. Clevenger, a slider, fastball, sinker, curveball pitcher. He'll hit 98 on the gun. The 0-1. Melendez chases that slider out of the zone, 0-2. The 0-2 to Melendez. Smack towards third. Nice diving stab by Diaz, one away. That brings up Jose Trevino, 2 for 3 with 2 doubles and a run scored. Rolls a sinker foul, 0-1. The 0-1 to Jose. Smack to the left side. Again, a diving stab by Diaz to his feet. Fires 2 away. Andy Diaz still playing like this game matters. Jace Peterson 0 for 2, hit by a pitch, scored a run. First pitch from Clevenger. Out in front of that backdoor slider, 0-1. Michael Fulmer and Ryan Thompson warming, just in case this inning continues for the Yankees. The 0-1. Popped them straight up. Mejia, basically on top of home plate, makes the catch. Yankees go in order. We go bottom 9. Yankees up 4-1 as Ryan Helsley makes his 62nd appearance of the year. A 1-0 record, 47 saves. Only one of those was blown as a Yankee, though. And a 1.61 ERA since being acquired back in June. Yandy Diaz 0 for 3. Pops the first pitch foul and out of play, 0-1. At 100. The 0-1, swing and miss on a change, 0-2. Helsley looking for save 48 would seal him finishing 3rd in the closer saves race. As Diaz just gets a piece of that low curveball, still 0-2. And this one grounded up the middle by Helsley, so a leadoff base hit for Yandy Diaz. That brings up Randy Arozarena 0 for 2 with a walk. Sitting at 300 on the year, takes a strike, 0-1 again. Would really love to finish the season above 300. There's a strike, 0-2. This at-bat might determine that. The 0-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3, 1 away. Arozarena mad at himself, and now that'll bring up Jesus Sanchez, 2 for 3, a homer and a single. He takes a strike, just pure filth on the corner. 0-1. And that misses low, 1-1. And this one popped up. It'll curve foul, 1-2. Had a lot of English on it. That was a good pitch. Sanchez showing some pop there as that backdoor slider misses. The count levels at 2. The 2-2. Strike 3. Sanchez down looking. He doesn't even argue. He knew it immediately. So, Rays down to their last out. Josh Lowe, 1 for 3 with a single and a stolen base. Takes a strike, 0-1. And now serves this to center field. Dominguez will put out his counterpart. That's your ball game. The Yankees win 4-1. Helsley locks down his 48th save of the year. And Tommy Munoz, 2-0 in his career as a starter. He won one last year and he wins one this year. Improves to 3-0 on the season. Those other 2 wins are out of the pen. Matt Rasmussen drops to 13-12, and again, Helsley save number 48. Jason Dominguez, your player of the game, 2 for 3, hit by a pitch, a run scored, a double, and a 3-run home run. Munoz, 2 hits, 1 walk, 6 strikeouts in 6 innings. They have the 1 run. Rasmussen, 5 hits, 5 strikeouts, 4 runs, and 5 innings pitched. He takes the loss. 4-7-0 for the Yankees, 1-4-0 for Tampa. The Yankees finish 131-31. Regular season has come to the end. So, Seattle versus Toronto in the wild card. Angels versus Houston in the American League. Meanwhile, Braves versus Padres and Pirates versus Marlins in the National League. Dodgers and Phillies get byes over there. Yankees and Cleveland get byes over here. Your league leaders, Shohei Ohtani, Garrett Cole with the ERA, Nestor Cortez the winning percentage on the wins. Aaron Nola had the lowest whip, and Garrett Cole had the highest WAR. Meanwhile, batting, Shohei led the league in home runs, Tommy Edman in doubles, Shohei in RBIs, and batting average. Shohei wins the batting title at 339. Shohei Ohtani also had the most runs scored. So I didn't even realize that Shohei was going for the batting title there at when he was at 340. But your awards, Garrett Cole wins the Cy Young. Tommy Edman and Aaron Judge win Gold Gloves. Shohei wins the Hank Aaron Award. Also wins the MVP. And the batting title. And the Triple Crown. I didn't realize we had back-to-back. We had a Triple Crown with Judge. And now we have a Triple Crown with Ohtani. Amazing animals. So yeah, Cole just beat out Shohei and Nestor because of that ERA and all those strikeouts. Again, Shohei with the batting title. Andres Munoz for Seattle just beats out Helsley for reliever of the year. Rookie of the year goes to Boston's Kenji Arabu. Somehow beats out James Chang. I guess one more home runs than RBI, but Chang hit much better for average. Hank Aaron Award goes again to Ohtani. Gold Glove, Plesac gets it in Cleveland. Kirk gets the Gold Glove at catcher. Christian Walker, the Gold Glove at first for Cleveland. Jimenez, wow, Cleveland, a lot of Gold Gloves for Cleveland. Jimenez gets the Gold Glove. Yohan Moncada gets it at third. Tommy Edman gets it at short, even though he played at third. Varsho wins it in left. Bader wins it in center. His second, he's won it in back-to-back years. Won it for the Yankees, then wins it in Baltimore. O'Neill finishes third. Judge wins it in right. He's won now back-to-back Gold Gloves. Again, Silver Slugger goes to Ohtani. Sal Perez, Vlad Jr. Ozzie Albies at second. Rafi Devers at third. Corey Seager just beats out Edman at short. Trout, Judge, and O'Neill gets a Silver Slugger for the Yankees. And those are your awards. And meanwhile, the Braves will play the Dodgers. They beat the Padres 2-0. The Angels beat Houston 2-1 and will face the Yankees. Toronto beats Seattle 2-0. They will face Cleveland. Miami beats Pittsburgh 2-0 and they will face Philly. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. No! Fortunately, it auto-saved after the win there. Nothing else will change, fortunately. The game auto-saves after that win. Oh, I thought we might have to do that last one over. That's why I was worried. But yes, okay, yes. Well, okay, yeah. Great. So nothing else changes there. Right, like none of the awards or anything. That's all locked in, so it's just a matter of, but now I'm curious though, because now I wonder if that'll change the playoff. Oh, it's going to change the playoffs, I think. Well, the Angels beat Houston. Atlanta did beat San Diego. Miami, okay, so everything stayed the same. Toronto, Angels, Atlanta, and Miami, they all won still. The only difference is that the Angels-Houston series, they won in 2 instead of 3, which means we will face probably their third starter. Now, see, I keep doing that. So I want to go to the calendar is what I want to do. And because of that, yeah, former Yankee Carlos Rodon actually will get the start against Shohei Ohtani. And actually, you know what I might do is I might have Cole go 1. Again, just so that this way Shohei gets that day off between games 2 and 3. I get funny in the playoffs. So. But actually, this is what it was Yankees. I think it was Yankees Angels last year in our franchise. Definitely. By the way, Atlanta and Miami. won their first games. You know, we beat the Dodgers in the World Series, but Rodon versus Ohtani. So there you go. So that'll do it for us here tonight. That's the end of this stream. Come back on tomorrow for Madden, and then we'll start the playoffs on Thursday here in our second year of our franchise, and then that'll do it for baseball this year. But until then, enjoy the hockey game, and I hope to see you all again here tomorrow. Take it easy, everybody. Good night. Yes, hockey, yes. Good night.